Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well, obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those grams.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos, and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like, whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution. There is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
All right. The other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify. Just type in our TWNRGY name. It'll come up. And then go on Stitcher. It'll come up and you'll find us, and you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy. You get there, you're on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, Android,
whatever you have, what your affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you.
Hey everyone. Welcome to the TWNRGY Podcast. My name is Aaron Fernandez.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
And today we have this lovely backdrop. We're in Phuket, Thailand. But I just kind of wanted to recap our trip out here. Not just here, but everywhere we've been the last couple weeks. Started off in Australia. Met up with a couple friends, our friends Jade and Cam and Adam, and just kind of caught up on things. Since we've seen our friends last, it's been a couple of years, about 6 years. A couple of them got married, they have kids, so it was interesting just to catch up and meet the little munchkins, and it was just a great time. Australia is a beautiful country, very westernized, just like the United States. How did you like it out there?
But it was, I had a good time, just kind of getting in, hit the ground running. My energy was pretty good. I didn't have any jet lag. I'm guessing maybe it'll hit me on the way home. Hopefully not, but it's been good at just different time zones from Melbourne to Bali to Thailand, all different time zones.
Good Singapore, Froggy.
Pardon me. And so, it's been good, and I've adjusted well, and just great to catch up with old friends, hadn't seen in a bit, and just enjoying company.
Explored some new places in Melbourne we hadn't been before.
Yeah.
The hot springs, which are pretty cool.
The tan.
Yeah, the hot springs are awesome. They had a bunch of saunas, they had cold little sauna rooms, hot sauna rooms,
hot pools,
hot spring pools,
cold
pools, plunge pools, a little bit of everything. Our friend Cameron took us there, so it was a little taste of home. Just reminding us of the sauna, so we got an opportunity to do the sauna while we're out here. Didn't have too many opportunities, but it's so hot out in Asia, so it just feels like...
It feels as though you're in the sauna.
Tell me about it.
Everything humidity and the heat. Mm-hmm. Here it's been actually pretty decent. No, not very much humidity, but Bali was pretty good.
Yeah, Bali's very humid. You walk out, It was drenched, but it wasn't too hot, but it was just kind of almost like a steam room type sensation. So it was good to at least get that and kind of detoxify, whether it's just everything from the trip, foods, air pollution, detoxify via the just the humidity there, and just kind of sweat it out for the most part. But
it's been good also to just kind of see how other people live.
Yeah.
And how nice other people are in other countries. People we may not know these type of people from not visiting different countries. When you visit them, you realize how nice and polite and respectable people can be towards you. And this is their livelihood, being tourism, and so very good. Felt safe in every country, no issues whatsoever.
Yeah.
Unlike maybe other trips going to Italy or France.
A little dodgy.
Kind of worry about pickpockets, but doesn't even seem as though it's a thing. I haven't heard it from anybody and haven't seen it or experienced it myself.
And just kind of building off what Adam had mentioned, just like everybody is very appreciative of, I'll say, foreigners for the fact that they bring money and they're able to put food on the table. And a lot of these people seem to live off just meager means, and a little bit of money that we spend and they're able to take home will feed like a multitude of mouths, whether it's grandparents and different generations. It's kind of interesting just to see grandparents with their kids out here and the parents working, and everybody just seems to have gratitude for what they do have, as opposed to, I'll say, the United States, which I'll say we're abundant with what we have, and just knowing some people can be a little bit unappreciative of what they have, but a lot of people out here seem to be appreciative. Like we were just talking yesterday, we grabbed a drink at a bar, and it was just one drink. This guy was very nice, he was very outgoing, and it's very rare that you see, unless you're going to like some 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, it's just a regular spot, average.
Yeah, it's like on the main drag.
You get great service almost anywhere.
And he was playing cool music and throwing thumbs up, and we just had one drink, and then he goes and he brings up the napkins, the little kind of cleansing napkins after the fact. But everybody just has an appreciation for just having the bare minimum out here and just surviving with food on their plate, a roof over their head, and everyone, for the most part, is saying hello, and everybody does a little hand praying.
Prayer hands.
And they say thank you, and Kamkum, there you go. Yeah, that's out here in Thailand that they say thank you. But but in Bali, everybody seems like there's a little bit more poverty out that way, so people are very appreciative. Our taxi driver Leo showed us around, kind of told us about a lot of the areas out
Very
there.
patient, didn't honk one single time in the 3-4 different times in the car with him.
Yeah.
Once.
I rode around with his mate, Leo's mate, on one of the car rides back and forth, and that guy his hand was permanently on that horn, just honking away. And then I went with Leo, and I'm like, man, this guy didn't honk at all, but he was very zen, and it's always cool to be around those type of people. That we had some long drives with him just due to traffic and due to distance, and not one complaint. And it was very nice, very punctual whenever we needed him to be.
Always.
Yeah, he was either there 10 minutes early or right on the dot, and it just shows how much people appreciate foreigners coming to visit their country, and they want to make them come back and tell other people about them and their services, so they can make a living for their family. Leo had said he came from meager beginnings, like his parents weren't around. He lived with his brother-in-law and just didn't have a lot of money, and then moved out to a different part of the Bali Island or Indonesia and just started doing taxiing, working at a restaurant. And now he has his own kids, and he just wants them to have a better life for themselves, go to school, go to university, do whatever they want to do so they can have a better life than he did. And that's the one thing that you definitely get out here, is everybody loves their family, enjoys their life, enjoys their time out here for the most part. Maybe it's a little superficial, but everybody seems to be having a great time out here, just and kind of showing that and spreading that. And I'm just being open, and Adam and I have been open to a lot of the different foods that they have, whether it's just trying to stay away from anything.
No burgers, no steaks.
Had a couple of fries or chips as their
crisps
as their mates in Australia call them. But yeah, just try to indulge in the foods, the smells, the taste, the coffees. Not maybe the Thai tea had that. Do we have coffee? Did you have coffee?
Yeah, we did. Luwak coffee.
Bam! Yeah, there we go.
Poop from a little Luwak thing. Eats the
Coffee beans.
coffee beans. Poops it out. And it's supposed to be the best coffee in the world. Tastes great.
It's the most expensive coffee in the world, at the very
Yeah.
least. It tasted good. It was clean. It didn't have too much of a. She even said it has a low caffeine content. The lady who was our tour guide for the day. But yeah, it was great. And everybody's just wanting to. When we went to that Luwak Coffee's little experience, giving us chocolates, giving us teas, and everything's free. And I don't like to take things for free. I always want to express my gratitude financially if somebody's giving me something, just for their hard work and their time and their effort. But yeah, it was a great time. Yeah, it's just interesting experience seeing everybody else's culture and just the different foods, as I mentioned earlier. But what was your favorite part of the trip, if you were to choose one? Or a couple?
The hot springs was thoughtful and nice and cool. Checking that out. Never seen anything of that sort in the States.
Never.
Going on a trip to James Bond Island and all the other islands.
And that was pretty awesome.
That was memorable, beautiful, very, very, very beautiful. Yeah, and just catching up with everybody, all the mates in Bali, and that. So kind of top three, just kind of catching up. Those are mine. What about yourself?
Definitely yesterday's trip across the islands. It was awesome. Like I was saying yesterday, you see this in movies, you see it in TV shows and in pictures, but it's just so it's insane to see it in person. It's very surreal. We were on a speedboat, just kind of cruising along the islands, seeing them in the distance, getting close to them, how green they are, how oddly shaped they are, and just the caves. We went through some caves, so that was probably like my number one excursion. The hot springs was definitely up there as well. It was fun just to walk around and explore and kind of have a taste of home while we were out there. So I love to get out into the sauna and kind of sweat it out, the days, the toxins, whatever the case may be. But then also one of my favorite days was when we were in Bali and we rented some bikes, and all of our friends, we all got bikes and just kind of cruised along the coastline and made our way to this one area where we sat for lunch, and some of the guys and gals went out on the jet skis and then just kind of enjoyed ourselves and enjoyed the company, which is why we're in Bali to celebrate Sarfi's birthday. And just it's always good to get friends together, everybody having a great time. So that definitely rounds up my top three things that I've loved to do out here.
Yeah, I agree.
Along a trip. But then throughout our trip, Adam and I definitely every morning doing our push-ups, doing our lunges, just our stretches, green drink, and then making vitamins or supplements, getting it all in. Just in the morning, just kind of shaking off all the lactic acids,
drinking water, hydrating.
Staying hydrated is definitely
all day long.
Yeah, some of our friends just after the sweat definitely gets you dehydrated. The hot, humid weather makes you more dehydrated than you typically would be. And a lot of our friends that weren't drinking water, the next morning they'd be very kind of dehydrated, and all day long drinking our water. And even our friend on our trip, Adam Rhino, got us into coconut water. So did that in the mornings and throughout the day just to hydrate and get those electrolytes and just the potassium so I wouldn't cramp up. Didn't cramp up once. Typically being out, I'll cramp up once.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but then also didn't get any jet lag. I believe it was due to getting great sleep, but then also took our supplements, NAD,
Intermittent.
And for me, it helped me throughout the whole trip. Didn't feel, maybe after a long day, felt a little exhausted. But did you feel that the supplements helped you?
I guess, yeah. I felt well this whole entire trip, so I would assume just trying to do everything right, be healthy and a little mindful. I definitely feel as though it helped. Definitely, and then you hit the nail on the head throughout the trip. Definitely trying to be mindful. Adam's brought it to my attention a couple of times. Maybe I'm talking about something else. It's like, hey man, let's just enjoy what we're doing here. Whether we're sitting on the beach, whether we're on a tour,
whatever the case may be. Just be mindful of where you're at, and Adam played a big role in that for me, just to kind of enjoy where you're at right now, the moment that you have, and the beauty that we're out here, because who knows when him or I will be out here to enjoy it again. So definitely try to make the most of it. And did you feel that you're being as mindful as you can be?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Obviously, you always be better, so I wasn't perfect, but yeah, It was great.
And one aspect of being mindful, which Adam was also great at, is just being spontaneous, as opposed to being forward-thinking. It's good to plan things out, but then I sometimes ask Adam a couple of things, like, hey, let's just wait till we get out there, or do this, or do that. Wait till when the time is there, and then we'll see what happens.
Plus, you get information from other people as well, which got tips from our friend Ender and other people on what to do, and so it's like, okay, good thing I didn't set something up this way. I was able to do other things that were enjoyable.
Yeah, because we wanted to do tours out here in Thailand, and Ender said, hey man, if you don't have enough time, make sure you do the speedboat, because the speedboat gets you where you want to go quickly. Because yesterday it was a long day. It started around like 7:30ish, and then get back to about 5.
Sometime after 5.
Yeah,
it's like a full work day.
And tell me about it. A lot of work. That was good afterwards. Stayed hydrated, and put that sunscreen on. Some people do like lobsters.
People got burnt.
Yeah, burnt to a crisp. But it's all about taking care of yourself, being in the moment, so you can have more moments going forward. But yeah, is there anything that you wanted to add about anything that you've experienced, enjoyed?
No, I feel like just kind of encapsulated everything and wrapping it up. So yeah, no, felt good.
Next,
enjoyable.
Yep. Next stop is back to Australia for a day. Enjoy the company of our friends for one last day. Explore out there a bit.
And go back to the States.
Go back to the real world.
Go back to work.
Do work, y'all. Get after it. Get those sauna sessions in. Get those workouts in. And just
make it happen.
Yeah, get after it. Spread the word. Take care of yourself. Take care of your others.
This has been the TWNRGY Podcast. And this is Adam.
I'm Aaron.
Have a good one. Love you guys.
Take care. Love you.